to tell the people where I come from. You know, just the work that I put in to get to where I'm at. And I have to really be thankful. Buddy, it's my father. Every deal is not a great deal. Mm-hmm. Take your time, do your homework, be patient, and make sure you got the right to help you secure certain
interesting, unique cars that he already doesn't have.
He'll buy a car before a fight. He'll buy cars after the fight, cars on holidays.
You want a jet? Floyd buys it. He wants a car, a fancy car, Floyd.
100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays him. They're worth a lot of money. He can get that money too.
Other colors too, though, man.
Yeah, he does. Gang of cars.
All
so
matching up.
He owed that money to the IRS. Why don't you just give him a few cars?
Because he went so deep, so
How much does he owe?
Well, more than you want to pay. Yeah. It's in the $20+ million.
Floyd Mayweather is reportedly dealing with another major financial controversy after claims surfaced that the IRS allegedly took control of his luxury vehicle collection because of unresolved tax obligations. The collection, reportedly worth more than $500 million, has long been considered one of the most valuable and recognizable parts of Floyd's extravagant lifestyle.
Me, so smart is, I'm gonna continue to surround myself with smart individuals because I don't know it all. Like I said, I learn each and every day I learn something different. I learn something.
According to Floyd Mayweather's longtime car dealer, the boxing superstar has developed a reputation for constantly purchasing the newest luxury vehicles. The dealer claims Floyd frequently completes these expensive purchases with cash, highlighting just how aggressively he has spent on automobiles throughout his career.
To come car shopping, it could be in the middle of the day and it could even be in the middle of the night. There was one time where he gave us a call at 2 in the morning, and of course we happily opened the store for him, and he came in and bought a couple of cars.
Champ likes to pay in cash.
We would come into the bank about 4:45, close to 5, when the bank is actually going to close, to withdraw $100,000, $50,000, whatever he wanted to get that day. There were times we had to take big duffel bags in there, and he wanted cash. That was just how he was.
We actually had to invest in a brand new cash counting machine specifically for Floyd. The one we had, you know, it was just not that great, so we spent a little more money and got the best one, and it's really for him.
When Champ buys stuff, you see it in the media, you see it on TV. He makes it part of fun for everybody.
Yeah, I think these cars are definitely an extension of his persona. I mean, they are the best.
Tasha K has raised concerns about the possibility of Floyd Mayweather facing serious legal consequences over his financial affairs. She claims there are unresolved tax matters and payment disputes involving the former champion, while also suggesting that Mayweather's enormous celebrity status may have influenced certain business relationships and financial arrangements.
Tax lien for about $7.3 million, okay? Federal tax liens, okay, filed in 2018 and in 2023. So these are unpaid past taxes, all right? I guess the skating rink and the strip club ain't bringing in money like that. Neither is his boxing career, because apparently, you know, his ex-manager took it all. And let's not forget, back in 2017, okay, a year before that, he owed about $22.2 million, but his manager, Al Heyman, took care of that at the time. But 2018 to 2023, the $7.3 million has not been paid. When Javante, I say his name right? Javante told you he was broke, and he was holding his passport over there in Dubai because of unpaid debts. This is the reason why he has to come out of retirement every year to do an exhibition fight, because 1, of his gambling habits, and 2, his mismanagement of funds, 3, his inability to know how to read contracts and what he's signing.
D.K. Kirkland has also addressed the reports surrounding Floyd Mayweather's extravagant spending, particularly the attention being placed on how much money the boxer allegedly spends on a daily basis. At the same time, discussions have continued over reported IRS concerns and claims involving millions of dollars in outstanding tax obligations connected to Mayweather's financial activities.
Jeweler dude there. Like, they're like, oh, this is like one of the OG jeweler guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spent. Talked about this on camera. I was like, oh, you're a hater. You're jealous of his money. You're broke compared to Floyd, blah, blah. Well, recently the IRS filed a $7.3 million tax lien.
That's when.
For unpaid taxes from 2018 to 2023 for 5 years, unpaid taxes.
When I saw that yesterday, I'm the same. I thought it was all BS for years. Until I saw the lean yesterday too, the 7.3 million.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this shit real.
This shit real.
So here's the thing, because me and Floyd are friends.
Okay.
I know his mom.
Joe Rogan has previously discussed Floyd Mayweather's well-documented obsession with luxury and expensive possessions. He pointed to Floyd's constant displays of high-end watches, exotic cars, and other valuable items, explaining that these purchases have become an important part of the public persona Mayweather has built around his wealth.
Rolex is always
Always
Rolex
killing
is
it.
never going to go anywhere.
Never
ever.
goes anywhere. You got an
Ever.
iced up Rolex and you're a rapper, you're a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Always.
But-
the Daytona's classic.
But if you're
Submariner.
like a Floyd Mayweather, you got to take it to
Boutique.
another level.
Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton? Can
Few
Floyd
below.
wear Louis Vuitton?
No, he wears a Louis Vuitton all the time.
Okay,
He wears Gucci all the time. Gucci's like hot in the streets.
That's
right now.
number one.
Gucci's like the
Gucci's
crossover.
number one.
Dude,
How
it's
do
a
you know?
crossover.
How do you know this?
Because their style, it's just, you'll see
Is it in the
It's-
magazines? Is there like
where's
a
it coming?
pound for
I don't,
pound?
it's like
top
a hype
25?
beast. It's just like,
How do you
it's
know?
out there. I don't know. It's just,
You have your finger in the pulse, but where's
Yeah.
the
You have to
bloodline?
read, what magazine do you have to
the
read?
pulse is like what?
Rogan also questioned whether Mayweather may have underestimated the financial responsibilities attached to owning such valuable assets. Maintaining a lifestyle centered around luxury cars, jewelry, and other expensive possessions can create substantial ongoing costs, including taxes, insurance, maintenance, and other obligations that wealthy individuals can sometimes overlook.
God.
That's so preposterous.
$18 million on your wrist? That's insane.
Plus, press play, Jamie.
That's a lot of millions.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do?
It's not.
For you mother haters today, I'm gonna go for $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do.
You motherfucker.
Money made all mother day.
That's the end.
That's
Yeah, I mean,
ridiculous.
He's a crazy
$18 million
person.
watch?
Does
$18
he
million.
really hate 50 Cent or is that an act?
It's a good question.
That's a real thing?
I think they're really mad at each other.
Yeah, I don't think
It
Floyd
seems
gives
like
a
50
fuck.
Cent and a lot of people get in little scraps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Floyd gets some scraps.
Well, you know, I mean, when you act like that, that's this
A lot
whole
of people
thing.
gonna hate you. But the problem is like Adrian Broner tries doing the same thing, but he doesn't win, so it's tough. And it, you know, his I think his slogan's about billions.
Adrian Broner, AB, about billions.
It's tough. It's a tough sell.
Tasha K says she has worked to establish financial security for herself and refuses to let uncertainty or a lack of confidence leave her exposed to people who might take advantage of her. She also emphasizes authenticity over appearances, explaining that expensive designer labels do not determine her worth or confidence. In her view, names such as Gucci, Prada, or Louis Vuitton are not what define personal success.
Imagine he owes roughly $337,000 in unpaid rent. $300,000 in unpaid rent. Okay, all right. Interest, fees, court costs, attorney's fees. He has a luxury duplex at the Baccarat Hotel residences that he allegedly is months behind on. He can't afford to pay. Yaya's out here trying to get a job. Also, in early 2026, he was sued 3 separate times. He was sued 3 separate times over unpaid rent and jewelry bills totaling millions, including a $1.4 million claim from a Miami jeweler who says that Mayweather took 26 watches and 15 gold Cuban link chains, but only paid about $300,000 on them because he's using his...
She also discussed the reported financial problems surrounding Floyd Mayweather, pointing to allegations involving tax liens, unpaid obligations, and legal disputes over substantial amounts of money. According to her comments, Mayweather has reportedly faced issues involving tax responsibilities, rental disagreements, luxury purchases, and other financial commitments. Tasha K argues that while Floyd has reportedly earned more than $1 billion throughout his career, his spending habits, legal disputes, and financial decisions may have contributed to the complications now being discussed.
Money back. It's like they're giving him enough time because he can't come up out of retirement for the 18th time to make some money to pay all of this off. But he's so behind is what I'm told. I'm being told by sources close to this man that my little, because I owe $3.5 million right now. It was 4. My little 3.5 million, like he is owing people right now $200 million in debt. And can't afford a $300 which if you divide 300,000 over what, 6 months, let's just say 6 months, the Baccarat penthouse, probably like $30,000-$40,000 a month. You know? So total right now.
TK Kirkland also discussed claims reportedly made by an experienced jeweler who suggested that Floyd Mayweather's spending habits may have placed him under financial pressure. Kirkland initially made it clear that he could not independently verify those comments and believed they might simply have come from someone frustrated by Floyd's success and extravagant lifestyle. However, he admitted that he became more curious after reports surfaced of a $7.3 million IRS tax lien allegedly covering the years from 2018 through 2023.
In some kind of way, but I could say this. And I told you this about Michael Jackson years ago. You can't spend unless you are replacing the money.
Yes.
We've said this for years. If you spend out 500,000, 20,000, you better be making sure a week or 2 weeks you're putting the money back. If you're not gonna put the money back, eventually you'll be broke if you keep spending. And what is my other rule? No matter how much money you make, you live beneath your means.
100%.
Not over your means. People get a little bit of change and they go for the highest things, and now you're stressing yourself out to keep chasing the rabbit. Man, come on, people. I don't know what else we gotta tell you. But the great thing Floyd does have going for himself is that he got a big fight coming.
Kirkland used the situation to highlight a broader lesson about managing wealth. He explained that spending at an extremely high level requires an equally strong and consistent flow of income. Whether someone is spending hundreds of thousands or several $million regularly, the money coming in has to keep pace with what is going out. Without that balance, even someone who accumulated an enormous fortune can eventually watch their wealth decrease.
Because now they're saying that the contract is in dispute, and they're saying that Floyd is trying to change the terms, and blah, 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 blah. So we don't know.
Well, Floyd, if you really have this problem with money, take the fight, whether it's a exhibition fight or a legit fight. Because I'm quite sure at the Spear, it's going to be a lot of money. That's going to be big time.
Hey, listen, Floyd had an unbelievable amount of spending.
Yes.
Like private plane.
Yeah.
I have never seen Floyd Mayweather at the airport.
Never.
I've seen 50 Cent at the airport.
Yes.
Me and 50 had a first class flight together.
Yes.
He was sitting right across from me.
Right.
He rich too.
Yes.
But he not flying private all the time.
Right.
Floyd has never flown commercial, I think.
And people don't understand how much that gas is.
Oh my God.
Just to go, I think one way is $30,000 to fly.
Rumors have also resurfaced about Floyd Mayweather potentially returning to the ring, with some people connecting a possible comeback to financial concerns and ongoing legal issues. However, several boxing observers have rejected that interpretation, arguing that Mayweather has historically made career decisions according to his own plans and business interests. From their perspective, if Floyd chooses to compete again, the decision would more likely be motivated by a lucrative opportunity than by fear, pressure, or criticism from outsiders.
Somehow he would be afraid. I never believed that. I never put it out. Business is business, and I don't know why or how the wires got crossed in terms of Floyd putting out, it could be an exhibition. Floyd, he's his own individual. He likes to do things on his own terms, and that's just what it is. So I figured with all the lawsuits Floyd has against him, different people saying he owes money, this was the most realistic opportunity to try to rectify this alleged situation with your money. Because you're not gonna, at this point, you're not fighting no Jerron Boots Ennis or Xander Zayas. You know what I mean? These are like young, big guys. It just, I couldn't picture that at all. Couldn't picture it at all. So this is a rightful fight, you guys.
Some analysts have pointed out that Mayweather has dealt with various lawsuits and financial controversies over the years, which has encouraged speculation that another fight could potentially be connected to financial needs. Others strongly disagree, noting that there is no confirmed evidence proving Floyd is experiencing severe financial hardship or struggling to support himself. They argue that many of these stories become exaggerated through social media discussions without reliable evidence. There has also been growing discussion about the importance of honoring contractual agreements, particularly when major companies and streaming platforms such as Netflix are involved, because failing to fulfill a major contract can potentially lead to significant legal and financial consequences.
Ennis or, who have Jermel Charlo or something like that. So I figured they would probably figure it out. The other issue is Netflix, you don't want to, I would imagine, if you do have legal problems, you don't want to get into it and default on a contract with Netflix, because I think they have the infrastructure, the money, and they could really wrench you, especially if you're already going through financial issues, right? If you do breach a contract and agree to something and then try to renege. But a lot of people ran with narrative that Floyd was scared and this was outrageous. Come on, Floyd signed a contract. And low quality content, low hanging fruit. You did all that for what? All that for what? When Pacquiao says he's happy and it looks like the fight's happening, I don't know what caused the...
Wade Plemons has also weighed in on the reports surrounding Floyd Mayweather's finances, claiming that he believes the former champion may be dealing with genuine financial difficulties rather than facing nothing more than online speculation. Plemons alleges that Floyd has outstanding obligations to several people and may not have enough readily available cash to satisfy all of them. He believes those concerns could help explain the renewed conversations about Mayweather returning to the ring. Plemons also referenced Logan Paul's previous statements about their 2021 exhibition, suggesting that questions surrounding payments or contractual obligations may still remain unresolved.
That is clearly going broke, and it's not just and if you guys didn't see the video I did talking about Floyd coming back to fight Mike, this is not me sensationalizing. This is the truth. There is no speculation, but I told you guys, Floyd owes a lot of people a lot of money, and he don't have it. Logan Paul also discussed this, and this is probably the best screenshot I couldn't gotten on this video. My God, his ramen noodle hair is flying in the wind, and there's no wind in that place. But Logan dropped some knowledge that Floyd is still scamming him for their 2021 fight. We're going to go through it all, because the simple truth of life is it's not about how much money you can make, it's about how much you keep. And Floyd, compared to what he made in his career, is keeping pennies. And somehow Logan Paul called it. Maybe it's just, allegedly scammers stick together, but Logan knew it. And now we all do too. What do I mean? The break.
Plemons further claims that Floyd Mayweather could be planning multiple appearances this year, potentially including exhibition contests as well as a professional bout. He questions what is actually motivating those plans and argues that the reasoning could extend beyond simply wanting to compete again. While some fans believe Floyd would return because of his passion for boxing, Plemons takes a different view, pointing to Mayweather's own previous statements about retiring after reaching the highest levels of the sport and accumulating enormous wealth.
Say, you know what? Floyd saw what Manny Pacquiao did in the Mario Barrios fight and thinks, I could still be a world champ, or I can still operate at the highest level of this game, and I just love boxing so much that I'm going to come back. Well, that's being generous, and it would make sense that Floyd would take a couple of tune-ups before he got back in there with Manny Pacquiao. But this is the same Floyd Mayweather back in 2017, 2018 that explicitly said he was done with professional boxing because he had done all he needed to do, and he had made more money than anyone in the sport ever. I'm pretty sure $1.1 billion puts him at the tippy top of that. So this call me a skeptic, but I don't think Floyd, who had all the money in the world and did accomplish everything with a perfect record, would be putting that perfect record on the line unless he needed to leverage it for money.
That brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more boxing updates, breaking stories, and the latest developments. Until next time, take care.